Thinking about flying overseas for a hair transplant? Let me give you something to think about first. I've seen people travel to Turkey, Thailand, Vietnam, even the UK. Why? The price. Or maybe because you've heard of someone who had great results from overseas clinic. But there's the thing. Just because you get a hair transplant in Australia doesn't guarantee the best results either. It's not always a sure thing. In fact, today I finished the case with a patient in his late 40s who had a hair transplant in Turkey 8 years ago. He told me how frustrating it was dealing with language barrier and how difficult it was to get follow-up care after the procedure. Some overseas clinics use a one-size-fits-all approach. In many cases, you wouldn't even meet your doctor until the day of the surgery. And honestly, how can you be sure the doctor you're meeting is the one actually performing the procedure? There's always the language barrier in the clinic. When you don't speak the language, communication becomes a challenge, and that adds unnecessary stress to an already intense process. Remember, your donor hairs are limited. Once they're gone, they're gone. If it's over-harvested or done poorly, it's difficult to fix. And since results take 9 to 12 months, aftercare is important. And you gotta ask yourself who's going to follow you up when you are 20 hours flight away from the clinic. There are excellent clinics overseas, don't get me wrong. But there's nothing better than staying in your own country when you can have a proper follow-up, strict medical standards, and the comfort of going back to your own bed after a long day at the clinic. I say this to all the time, but pay once and get it right.